talk about social media and how you can use that. So I think one of the things that's super exciting if you're running your own business is that the internet is amazing. It's absolutely amazing because you can connect to all kinds of people, learn about all kinds of things, and you can put your work out there. Now it can get lost.
Right.
So those are the hard things.
And there are lots of free things too.
Yes.
That's what's great about the internet. Free things that you can promote yourself. Now, I'm one of those people where I get overwhelmed, and that's where Sarah comes in. She basically does all our social media stuff, and I am so thankful for that. So we're going to let her take the stage.
So I think social media, one of the things that I find is find what platform you enjoy using and what's going to work for you. So if you like Facebook, use that one. If you like Twitter, use that platform. But choose one that you'll be consistent with and that you'll use. And then I like to set little goals. So, okay, this week I'm going to try to use Twitter, once a day for a week. Make sure that there's one thing out. Or that we post things, maybe 5 days out of the week so that people are connected and can see. But use something you're interested in. And the other thing I think is important is using it to connect, and we talked about networking before.
Right.
But use it as a way to connect and listen to what's happening in the world around you. So who are the other opera singers? What are they doing? Find out what's happening. So it doesn't have to be just you selling, pushing your work, but use it to listen and to see what's happening in the world. I think that I find really helpful so that we can research things and I'm like, hey, here's this great project, Laura. This can connect with what we're doing.
You get ideas.
Yes.
Share. It's great. So what are your favorite social media sites to use? What do you use?
So I use Twitter a lot because you can connect to so many different kinds of people. Okay. And I really like it for it's like my research. I love listening and seeing what other people are doing and following. And then I also use it to kind of collect information. So I collect different things and share different information that I find about the arts or different articles I find interesting so that I have this list of things that I've collected and shared. So sometimes I'll promote our stuff and do things on my personal site, but a lot of it's me sharing other people's work and learning about what other people are doing. I really like it for that. Instagram's kind of fun. I like watching other people's photos, and that is visually just a really fun way to connect and see what people are doing. Pinterest is fun for personal kind of research. So I use it for our shows when I'm working on a project and I'm like, okay, Song of Songs, these are the styles and themes. Then I have a collection of all these pictures and then I can say, hey, Laura, look at these, and then we have it in one spot. So kind of as resources, collection of images, I like that medium.
Images, I read somewhere that, so things like Instagram or posting pictures on Facebook, if you post pictures with people in them, you get more likes, more recognition. So that's just one thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
And a way to use social media is posting pictures is really good. It's great to put what you're thinking, what you're learning, but yeah, if you want a lot of people to check out your site, pictures work really well. So, sorry.
Yeah, no, and YouTube's great. So we're using YouTube for these, and there's so much on it that's free and that you can use, and it's fun to see what other people are doing and
there's so much fun stuff.
There's so much
crazy
fun stuff. Yeah, super crazy fun things, but you can learn so much. So if you're interested in a different idea, you can find it on YouTube and learn more about it, and that's a lot of fun. So a couple of things that I think about not to do on social media. Don't complain.
Yeah.
Because that's not fun for people to follow. And really be careful about who you're talking about, because the entertainment world is very small. So even if you think that person's a celebrity and I would never run across them, you don't know. And you're bad-mouthing an actual person. So it's just not a good place to do it, I think. So it can be a really encouraging place. It's a technology. It's a tool. It's not good or bad. So I think you can use it for good. But you got to be careful in the midst of that. And then the other thing to do with it is to be consistent. So pick one that you like, use it. You don't have to be on all of them. Find ones that you enjoy and then just be consistent with that and know how you're going to use it, I think. And keep learning. Keep finding ways to use it. But it's a great free resource for people to use as part of your business. So why not? Why not use it to connect and share what you're doing? Any other thoughts?
I just wondered if there are other social media venues out there that we just choose not to use. Like I said, this is all Sarah, because I am not good with social media, but yeah.
Yeah, there's Tumblr. I don't use Tumblr, but a lot of people
right.
use that, I know. Trying to think of other ones. I mean, other countries have other, like, sites that they use that are common for that kind of country. I think there's some other ones that have kind of popped up that I can't think of at the top of my head. I'm trying to think.
Well, I mean, a lot. So, like, the main ones are Twitter, Facebook, YouTube,
Instagram, Pinterest, Tumblr is another big one.
That's a bunch already.
That's a bunch.
This is why I get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And if you get overwhelmed like me, find somebody, which is what we always say, to
help
you.
Or choose one. So you say, I know I can use this one.
Yeah. I just use Facebook.
Yeah. And if Facebook...
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Use it so, like, if Facebook's overwhelming, like, you're tired of all the feeds that people put on your Facebook and you get overwhelmed by comparing or those pieces, just unfollow people. And then you don't have that in your feed, and so then you can get the things just that you like on there. So I use that as my, like, newspaper. So I like different sites, and then I follow them. I'm like, oh, these are interesting things. It doesn't have to be, like, all the gossip.
Yeah,
from your friends, so you can use it well.
And if you don't gossip and you say nice, interesting things, they won't unfollow you.
Yes.
Because we don't want that to happen.
We don't want that to happen, right? Exactly. Yes. So if you have ideas of how to use social media or ways that it's worked well for you, let us know. And we hope that you'll follow us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter and on Facebook and on our website. And we like to update you with things and share your work as well. So thank you.
Bye.